What is the modus operandi now? Can anybody explain? What is the mechanism of action of medicine? How the medicine is acting inside our body? Anyone? Mansi? Juhi?
Yes, ma'am.
Explain.
Aphorism number 29.
Hmm.
Ma'am, every disease is means every disease. In case we are talking about functional disease
Hmm.
and not surgical disease.
Hmm.
It consists of only a special morbid dynamic alteration of a vital energy.
Hmm.
Disease is caused by dearrangement of vital force,
Hmm.
that is dynamic, and that is caused by some exciting factor.
Hmm.
It is manifested.
Hmm.
1 second, ma'am. It is manifested by giving a stronger medicine.
Hmm.
uh, we have uh, we have to stop the flow of the natural disease.
Hmm.
For this, we are giving the stronger and similar disease.
Hmm.
Medicine will produce the similar but stronger than the natural disease.
Hmm.
Artificial stronger disease is overpowered by the weak natural disease.
Hmm.
After giving the medicine, only artificial stronger disease will remain, and the weak natural disease will degenerate.
Hmm.
Then only cure will take place. Now the vital force is free from natural as well as artificial disease.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
this will be the permanent cure, and this permanent cure only takes place when we give similar and stronger medicine than the natural disease.
Right, very good. So now we will take a practical example because Dr. Haniman is more practical way. He is not interested in the theory. So practically now we will see. So any disease you can take. So the disease, suppose we will continue that cough and coryza. So the cough and coryza is formed and you have prescribed the medicine. How this cough and coryza form inside the body? Because of the cold air. Suppose the exciting factor is cold air, so the cold air is acting on the body, you are more susceptible to that cold air. It will alter the vital energy. The manifestations will be there of that cough and cold, that is the dry cough is there and a running nose. So these are the abnormal sensation and functions that will be manifested because of the derangement of vital force. Now what is your duty? You have to administer the medicine which will help to stop this, which will help to cure this running nose and a dry cough. So you have given here the similar and a stronger medicine. Suppose your medicine is allium cepa for the running nose and for the dry cough after a repotization. For example, आपकी जो medicine निकली है that is the allium cepa. So that is a similar one, and give the potency so that it will become a stronger. Suppose you have selected the medicine 200 here on the basis of the susceptibility. So half part is now completed. You have given the doses कि allium cepa the TDS into 3 days, यानी आपको सुबह शाम और दोपहर आपने दी है पेशेंट को फॉर द 3 days के लिए with the placebo supplementation of the placebo. Now when that person, that patient will take the medicine, आपने उसको पानी में दी है, ऐसे ही ग्लोब्यूल फॉर्म में दी है, depending upon that, that medicine will start acting on the patient's body. Then how that medicine will act? When the patient will take the medicine, it will act on our nerves, it will get absorbed inside our body, and then that medicine will trigger our WBCs, because WBCs are our defensive mechanism. वहाँ पे जो T cells है, B cells है, so that lymphocytes या lymphocytes and neutrophils को वो neutrophils को वो trigger करेगी. It will increase our defense mechanism, and because of the increase of that WBC, what will happen? अगर हमारे सामने दुश्मन खड़ा है बॉर्डर पर, और हमारे सैनिक अगर कम है, सो व्हाट विल हैपन, दे विल अटैक ऑन अस। लेकिन हमारे भी सैनिक बहुत ज़्यादा है, अगर उनके सैनिक 50 है और हमारे सैनिक अगर 100 है, विथ ऑल द इक्विपमेंट्स एंड विथ ऑल द पॉजिटिविटी, देन हु विल विन? ऑफ कोर्स our country will win. So in the same way, the disease is there. To fight against that disease, we have to make our defensive mechanism strong. So we are making our defensive mechanism strong by pushing, by increasing the WBCs, that is our defensive mechanism. So हमारी मेडिसिन क्या करेगी? इट विल एक्टिवेट दैट WBC. सो एक बार वहाँ पे WBC एक्टिवेट हो गई, सो दे विल फाइट, एंटीजन एंटीबॉडी वहाँ पे रिएक्शन होगी, एंड हेंस वहाँ पे क्या होगा, थोड़े से सिम्टम्स बढ़ेंगे. सो वेन एवर देर इज एंटीजन एंटीबॉडी रिएक्शन, आप पैथोलॉजी में भी पढ़ा होगा आपने ये, कि सर्कुलेशन ज़्यादा होता है, टेम्परेचर हाइयर होता है, एंड दैट मीन्स दैट जो हमने मेडिसिन दी है, तो वहाँ पे वो कौन सा डिसीज़ प्रोड्यूस कर रही है? आर्टिफिशियल स्ट्रॉन्गर डिसीज़. एंड देन ये जो हमने जो वहाँ पे एंटीजन एंटीबॉडी रिएक्शन होके एज वी आर स्ट्रॉन्गर, यानी हमारे सैनिक ज़्यादा है, सो दे विल ओवर पावर दैट नेचुरल वीक डिसीज, क्योंकि वो 85 है, हमारे 100 है. सो इन दिस वे उनके सैनिक या उनके जो एनिमी है अपना, वो पूरे मर जाएंगे, और हमारे सैनिक जो है वो थोड़े बच जाएंगे. इसीलिए वहाँ पे कहा है कि सम नाउ द वाइटल फोर्स इज हैविंग द आर्टिफिशियल डिसीज. तो यहाँ पे जो मेडिसिन ने जो WBC एक्स्ट्रा तैयार किए हैं, वो थोड़े से बच जाएंगे, लेकिन वो कुछ, इट इज़ नॉट हार्मफुल टू अस. अभी क्या हुआ है, नाउ द फॉरेन बॉडी इज नॉट प्रेजेंट इनसाइड अवर बॉडी, नाउ द पेशेंट इज़ फ्री फ्रॉम द नेचुरल डिसीज. वहाँ पे कफ भी थोड़ा कम हो गया है, सर्दी भी उसकी कम हो गई है. बाय टेकिंग अनदर 2 डोजेस 3 डोजेस इन द नेक्स्ट 2 to 3 days, वो और कम हो जाएंगे. नाउ द वाइटल फोर्स इज फ्री फ्रॉम द नेचुरल डिसीज एज वेल एज आर्टिफिशियल डिसीज. और अगर उसके साथ पेशेंट को वीकनेस भी था या हेडेक भी था, अभी क्या हो गया है, वाइटल फोर्स फ्री हो गया है नेचुरल डिसीज से भी और आर्टिफिशियल डिसीज से भी. तो ये जो छोटे छोटे जो वीकनेस जैसे प्रॉब्लम रह जाते हैं, सो ये वाइटल फोर्स विल ओवरकम दैट प्रॉब्लम, and in this way the cure is developed there by giving the proper dose and by giving the proper potency. इसीलिए डॉक्टर हनीमन ने पहले ही बताया है इन फर्स्ट 27 एंड 28 में कि क्यूरेटिव पावर ऑफ मेडिसिन क्या है और मेडिसिन हमको कैसी देनी है, सो दैट this modus operandi will be developed there. Now clear, Ikra?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So how you will write down it? Modus operandi of cure. There will be a manifestation of the disease. Homeopathic medicine is applied to sick person. That medicine will act on the nerves. That medicine will absorb inside our body. Once
Yes, ma'am.
my medicine will absorb, it will produce a stronger and a similar disease inside the body in the primary action of medicine. In the latter part, we will see what is primary and secondary action. That a stronger and artificial disease will overpower the natural weaker manifestations. Now the vital force will free from the natural disease, and again it will be free from the artificial disease because of the minuteness of the dose and proper potency. Once the vital force is free from both the diseases, the health will be restored and the vital force will enable to be again healthy. So it will again maintain the harmony inside our body. So in this is the mechanism of action of the homeopathic medicine for radical and a rapid cure. समझा है सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Supriya?
Yes, ma'am.
सांगा काय समजलं?
Yes, ma'am.
What? Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
हाँ. Hello, वैष्णवी, युक्ता.
Yes, ma'am. As the disease is caused due to the morbid dynamic alteration of the vital force.
Hmm.
So, this disease is manifested in terms of abnormal sensations and motions, like signs and symptoms.
Hmm.
So, um uh, 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 the homeopathic cure is done on the sick person with our principles of nature's law of cure.
Hmm.
This natural disease is seized by the administration of this proper selected potency
Hmm.
of the medicine.
Hmm.
Uh, Medicine should be selected according to the symptom similarity, which should be stronger and similar to the
Hmm.
disease which is manifested.
Hmm.
And this artificial medicinal disease will overcome the natural weaker disease.
Hmm.
By doing all this process, the natural disease will cease and disappear. Um,
Hmm.
then
That medicine will
the
produce stronger artificial disease. Hmm.
then artificial disease then the artificial disease manifestation will also leave the patient
Hmm.
freely, and it will be cured.
Hmm.
Vital force will be free and patient will be in the healthy state.
Hmm.
Then it will maintain the harmony in our body.
Hmm. Very good. Anyone else? Suchina, Rutuja.
Madam, in 2029, the effect of the medicine is given.
Hmm.
In this, the disease is caused by the derangement of the vital force.
Hmm.
Then manifestation of the disease is produced by the abnormal signs and symptoms.
Hmm.
That is the dynamic alteration of the vital force.
Hmm.
Then the physician gives then the physician gives proper, similar and strong
Hmm.
medicine to the patient
Hmm.
that deranges or seizes the natural disease
Hmm.
by the stronger by the by and thus weak
Medicine will
and
produce.
thus weak disease, and thus the disease becomes weaker and weaker by the
Hmm.
use of the medicines.
Hmm.
Then vital force is set free,
Hmm.
and thus the patient remains healthy.
Hmm. Okay. Anyone? Any doubt? Any query? Anyone wants to ask something? या डाउट है नहीं समझा है? All the aphorisms 27, 28 and 29. 27 में क्या दिया है? Curative power of medicine. The curative power of medicine is depend upon two factors, that is the similar and a stronger. It should be similar, it should be superior in strength, so that the medicine will be act as a curative medicine. Or we can say that the curative power of medicine is depend upon these two factors. That is given in the aphorism 27. इन द 28 दे सेड दैट कि ये जो लॉ है और क्यूरेटिव पावर ऑफ मेडिसिन है, आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस ऑन द बेसिस प्रैक्टिकली, आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दिस. इट इज़ नॉट द theoretical. It is depend upon the pure experiment. It is totally depend upon the true observation, and this is the fact. It is not the baseless thing. It is practically I am proving on the prover as well as on the patient, and hence ही सेड दैट कि इट इज़ टोटली अ एक्सपीरियंस. कहीं पे बुक में से पढ़ के या कुछ भी मैंने ये ऐसे नहीं किया है, ये पेशेंट और प्रूवर में प्रूव किए हैं मैंने, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम गिविंग दिस लॉ. एंड इन द 29 ही हैज़ गिवन हाउ द मेडिसिन इज एक्टिंग, कि मेडिसिन देने के बाद बॉडी में कैसे वो एक्ट होती है एंड कैसे वाइटल फोर्स फ्री होता है फ्रॉम दैट नेचुरल डिसीज. सो मोडस ऑपरेंडी यानी काम करने का तरीका, तो हमारे मेडिसिन का काम करने का तरीका कैसा है कि बाय प्रोड्यूसिंग द आर्टिफिशियल स्ट्रॉन्गर डिसीज मैनिफेस्टेशंस, बिकॉज वी आर कंसिडरिंग द नेचुरल डिसीज एज अ वीकर वन, और उसको ओवर पावर हम लोग करते हैं, एंड देन द वाइटल फोर्स इज फ्री फ्रॉम all the manifestations, all the abnormal signs and symptoms. And once it is free from any manifestation, it will be uh, restore the health. हम वो स्टेट को बोलते हैं रिस्टोरेशन ऑफ द हेल्थ, दैट इज नथिंग बट द क्योर. एनी डाउट? किसी को कुछ पूछना है इसमें? Everyone understood it properly? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So now this is your homework. Ki write down the flow chart for the modus operandi of cure. Either you draw the flow chart or you can write down in a paragraph. I know you are having a first year study, but you can write down it in a 5 to 10 minutes. Please spare 5 to 10 minutes for this. Okay. So either you can draw the flow chart or you can write down in a paragraph the modus operandi of cure, and submit it to me on the WhatsApp. Okay? Say yes or no.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So shall I end this meeting? Everyone has understood this topic and there are no doubts. So shall I end up this meeting? Why you are taking so much time for saying yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ठीक है.
ma'am.
Submit the answer for the modus operandi of cure and I will correct it. सो जितना हो सके उतना प्लीज़ स्टूडेंट्स मुझे सबमिट करो. आई नो यू आर बिजी विद द फर्स्ट ईयर, लेकिन सिर्फ 5 या 10 मिनट मेरे लिए निकालो और इतना फ्लो चार्ट बना के भेजो. ठीक है. सो टुमारो वी विल मीट विद द एफोरिज्म 30 एंड 31 एंड 32. अगेन दे आर द एक्सटेंशन ऑफ this modus operandi. The susceptibility part is given in the aphorism number 30, 31 and 32. Okay, we will meet tomorrow.